On eBay, there is no correlation between the change in impressions and the change in views and the change in sales. Oh, is it? Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person who lives abroad, and that's what takes a bulk of my day. So guys, there are some people on YouTube making videos, making comments, saying that there is no correlation between impressions, views and sales. They say that impressions are not important at all, so are views, and the only thing that matters is sales. They say that if you will grow your impressions, that will not result in growing your views, and growing your views will not result in growing your sales, because there is no correlations between them. To me, that's at least a solid misconception. And really, a lack of knowledge of probability theory and statistics. Saying that if I will double my impressions, I will get zero change in views, and I'm going to use a very scientific phrase here. To me, that's utter bollocks. The probability of not getting any results from doubling your impressions is as low as me becoming a priest. It is still possible, but if I were you, I wouldn't bet my money on it. Now, I'm not saying that doubling your impressions will always result in doubling your views, and doubling your views will always result in doubling your sales. That's not the case. All I'm trying to say is that if you know what you're doing, you understand how eBay works, you understand statistics, you understand sales, and what's most important, you understand that impressions have not been created equal, you can do it. You can achieve good, solid results. You can improve the value of your sales by improving the number of your impressions. All those YouTube influencers, they see something and they jump into conclusion based on gut feeling, experience and life education. Yeah? Nice, good, perfect. I've got nothing against gut feeling, I've got nothing against experience, and I've got nothing against life education. What I have something against is manufacturing and propagating theory that has never been checked empirically. There is no numbers to back it up, and there are plenty of examples against it. And then influencing others, claiming that this is what it is, no matter what, so others can follow you blindly. That's what I don't like. Either to say that if you will increase number of impressions by say 30%, you will get 30% more views and you will get 30% more sales. If you know what you are doing, if you know where your impressions are coming from, if you know that one impression can be better than the other, if you can eliminate empty impressions, and then when you finish doing so, you can start to generate proper impressions, good impressions. And then, with a growth of the good impressions, your views will follow, and from that it's fairly easy to turn that growth in views into growth in sales. Take a look at this, please.
So guys, let's take a quick look on impressions, page views, and sales. And see if there is a correlation between them. So let's start with impressions. So last 31 days over previous 31 days, we can see 20% growth in impressions. That has given me 30% growth in page views. And that has given me 28% growth or even 29% of growth in sales. So 20, 30, 29. If that is not correlation, then I don't know what do you call correlation. Because to me, that's a correlation close to perfection. Close to perfection. Even better than perfect, because only 20% growth in impressions gave me 30% growth in page views and almost 30% growth in sales. So yeah, that's all I can say about correlation between impressions, views, and sales.
So is there a correlation or there is no correlation? What you need to do to achieve this kind of results? First of all, you have to determine which impressions have value in them and which impressions have close to no value in them. Obviously, if you are growing your impressions by promoted listings impressions, these have close to no value. You will not grow your views, you will not grow your sales as much as you have grown your impressions. Next, growing number of impressions by expanding your shop, adding more and more and more items to it, will have a good effect at first, but the more you grow, the more bad items you accumulate, and those slugs, those items which drag their feet, that are harder to sell, that take time to sell, those bad items will cause a situation when you grow your shop, you grow your impressions, but you don't grow your sales, or you are not growing your sales as fast as you grow your impressions. Also, when you stop to list, when you stop to grow, to expand your shop, it will be harder and harder and harder to keep your sales on the same level without doing anything. Because if you know what you're doing, it is not so hard at all. I keep my shop on the same level for years now, for years. What I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to help eBay to sell my items. In my opinion, the option of set and forget will get you nowhere. List and wait for eBay to do the heavy lifting is a strategy of the past. It's been like that for years. It worked for years. But it's not like that anymore. It still works, but it works like lower and lower and lower and lower. This is my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with that. But in my opinion, really, running your eBay business based on a strategy that eBay will sell your item, that's the song of the past. I have achieved these results that I have just shown you by eliminating empty promoted listing impressions over last 2-3 months. By applying my poor man's method of eBay reset and by channeling people to my shopfront, and mostly by encouraging people to buy more than one item from me, from my shop, and getting more and more and more repeated business. So pushing people to come back to me and buy again and again and again and again. If you compete with other buyers in search results, there is only limited chance that buyer will buy your item over somebody else, because your item is surrounded by very similar items from other sellers. On the other hand, if all you show to the potential buyer are your own items, as he or she is inside your shop, you can still end up with no sales, but you have eliminated a situation where buyer chooses somebody else's item over yours, because there is no other items. All items are yours because the buyer is in your shop. And if buyer can find what he's looking for in your shop, he will not go anywhere else. He sees it, he buys it. That thing alone can eliminate a ton of empty impressions from search result and from promoted listings, because you don't have to be there. Yeah, it's good to be there still, but you don't have to be there because you've got a buyer in your shop. If you encourage your customer to buy more than one item from you, you are pushing them to stop looking elsewhere, and you are pushing them to go directly to your shop to check if they can find something else that they can add to their order. And you are selling an extra item without competing in search results. And you have a ton of repeated business. And then again, because if they are satisfied, they will come back. And then you eliminate again those empty impressions from search results, because you don't have to be in that search result to sell this item, because they came back to your shop. Buyer comes directly to you, directly to your shop, and this can be done. All I can say at this point is followers. Shop followers it's a gold mine. It's printing money. If there was a way to pay eBay to give me more followers, I'm ready to pay 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds per person who will decide to follow my shop. I only need to sell them one item to get my money back. Yeah? And I can carry on selling more and more and more items to this person over coming years. Guys, today and tomorrow is not that relevant. It is important, but it's not the most important thing about your business. Yeah? Are you building your business to last for next 5, 10, 15 years? Or you buy your business to last till tomorrow? Concentrate on those followers. Get them, get them, get them. They will browse your stock. There will be no competition around you. There will be no other search results that you have to compete against. And those people will buy. Trust me, they will buy. People are lazy. They don't want to go through 500 items to find what they are looking for. If they can find, they know they can find it in your shop, they will come to you and buy from you, because it's quicker, it's faster. Some of them will buy more than one item. Some of them will come back next month, next week, next quarter, next year. Some will come back more and more and more and more. I have customers who bought from me 4, 5, 6 times. I can already recognize their names when they are buying again. I recognize this name. Let's have a look. And I check my last 2 years of sales. Just put the customer name into the search box. Boom. Oh, this person is buying for a 6th time from me. If you have a correct categories structure in your shop, then you can eliminate even more empty impressions. If my customer is size 20, all I want her to look at is size 20 clothing. I don't want her to look at size 14 because she will never click it, and even if she clicks it, she will never buy it because she's not size 14, she's size 20. And honestly, I see plenty of shops on eBay that don't even have categories set up at all. Everything is bunched together in a one big melting pot. Why? Why are you forcing customer to browse all your items before she or he is able to find what she's looking for or he's looking for? Imagine a supermarket where ketchup is with bread, mayo is with pasta, and cereals are mixed up with tea bags, and meat is here, there, and over there, and frozen section is one freezer is here, the other freezer is there, and some more freezers are over there. Would you shop there? Search result is eBay king. Still, it's still eBay king. But the young prince is growing up quickly, and he already has something to say about the kingdom. Get that advantage over your competition. Set up your shop categories so customer knows where to look for the items. And start channeling your customers to your shop front. I will make a separate video on how I do it, and I will make it soon, I promise. And that's it for today, guys. I know that it may be a controversial topic. I know you can have different opinion, but I have just shown you that growing my impressions by 20, 25, 30% will give me 20, 25, 30% more sales. Yeah? If you know what you're doing, you can grow your sales by growing your impressions. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. If you wish to support the channel further, consider subscribing. If you wish to give me some money, go and buy your wife some flowers instead. Happy wife, happy life. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. God bless you all and bye-bye.